Hi, friends, and welcome to our weekly connection. I'm so excited that you guys are here. We have lots of fun stuff coming up, and the energy is shifting. And if you guys weren't able to catch last week's connection replay, I would absolutely watch it, because something that has stuck with me over the last week that I have made a big shift in my mind about is Katie talking about pulling people, because traditionally this season has been about the push, right? We talk about the push, and that is fairly arrows out and thinking about our own needs and how we can do our things, accomplish our goals without a servant, more of a servant leadership mindset, right? So when Katie was talking about the pull last week, every interaction, every conversation I had after that was, okay, how can I pull someone in? How can I check on somebody? How can I make it about them? Because it's so easy to get caught up in what we do every day, right? It's so easy to get caught up in our own lives that it's just second nature to think, okay, here's what I need to do next, versus cultivating the relationships and really pulling people in. So I hope that stuck with you. And if you haven't had a chance to go back and watch that, I would encourage you to do so, because it was just gold. Okay, so what's everyone excited for this week? I want this to be a conversation this week, because that's what this is all about too. Sometimes I get very passionate, or we have somebody talking about an experience, and then it becomes, okay, here's my experience I did, and then we forget to talk about it. So I want to start this week with the conversation.
I'm working on those influencers right now. And I'm super excited about it. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully.
I like that a lot.
For those who weren't on our collective call, the huddles this week, do you want to talk about what that is?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, so we were talking about ways to do sorry, distracted. We were talking about ways to party without not doing parties. And one of the girls had mentioned something, I think Candy had said something about finding people to be an influencer for you to work your business. And Vanessa mentioned is the one who said influencers. So what I plan on doing with this, if you haven't seen my post already, I just posted it. I would love it if you could comment a heart on it to boost my algorithm, because it's been kind of low right now. Anyways, but I plan on finding 5 people to post about Scentsy on their pages. Preferably a couple of people that I know are really popular on TikTok and Instagram and have those huge followings, to be like an influencer for fragrance. And in return, I am going to set them up with their own referral links. And with those referral links, they can get free Scentsy product. So it's basically them hosting a party without me saying, hey, host a party for me. And then I can meet new people and make new connections. And these giving pretty much seems like I'm giving product away to these influencers, but it's just a party with a party link. And I thought it was genius. Beautifully done. So yeah, and they'll also get a little free sample box from me, just kind of to sweeten the deal, saying, oh, it's an exclusive influencer. I said it perfectly that time. Yeah. I can't say it now. Okay. Anyways, but they'll get a free little scent box that it's exclusive for my influencers, but then it's what I send to everybody who hosts a party. So it's just kind of changing up the wording a little bit. So it's not quite as spammy, So who doesn't want to be an influencer? So
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. I love that.
All right, Brittany asked in the chat, what is normally sent to those who host a party? I have not sent anything to host. So this, again, it's a totally optional thing. I actually just pulled out what I have ready for the season. So I can kind of show you guys. I have done a lot of things over the years. And oftentimes what it comes back to is they want to smell the new scents. So worst case, oh, I forgot I put googly eyes in here already. If you only have stickers for them to smell the new scents, or if you have like little samples of the wax bars, send them that and a catalog or a digital link to the catalog, because it's expensive to mail things. So make sure that you're being conscious of what's in your budget. We don't ever want you to have to spend money you don't have or that you haven't earned yet, or only spending family money on Scentsy. We want to avoid that if we can, right? So what I have is I have these little packs. I have felt samples of all of the new fragrances, and I just put a simple sticker on there. And I got the little shaped ones when we were at SFR. So I have a sample of all 10 scents. And because I got the kit from earning brick 2 of the incentive, I had all 10 bars, and it used maybe 3 or 4 cubes. And I made a lot of sets. So you can get a lot when you make felt wax samples. Brandy, I'm getting some feedback from you. I'm just gonna go ahead and mute you real
Are
quick.
you? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Unmute when you want to talk, okay? I'm not like pushing you out.
You're good.
So what I send that, and if I have samples on hand, I happen to have, I don't know why, I have a ton of pet samples. I don't have pets. I just have a ton of these samples. I must have bought in bulk at one point and then forgot about it. I have dish soap samples, and these are all from the consultant store. You can always make your own as well, if you don't want to have to buy them. And then I found a couple of laundry samples too. So I'm sending those, a catalog. And then I can't remember if I shared this in the files of the tribe, but it's a host packet. It's just simple. It's 2 pages front and back. And what it is, hey, VIP, here's what you need to do. Gives all the details, them to make their wish list with the catalog, your rewards, kind of gives them the breakdown, the grid so they can see all the things, the bundle and save, because I feel like that's the most important thing for them to understand. And then a little bit about me and the Scentsy opportunity. And then the back page is, want me to place your order? I can place orders for your friends and family who may not want to do it themselves, et cetera, et cetera. Here's my contact info. And then I have in Canva, I've created like a link tree for my open links. So I don't have to try and recreate this every time I have a new host with their custom link. I have one QR code that leads to all the links I have open. And I just need to make sure they're updated, right? So that's what I have. I keep it simple, and I have a cotton cleanup in there too, because I ordered a lot of those, and googly eyes, obviously. So that's what I put in like my host packets or my affiliate packets or my influ center.
Center.
It sounds wrong every time I say it. I've said it in my head probably no fewer than 20 times, and it sounds wrong every time.
What about influencer?
Influencer.
Sense plural. Influencer.
Then it sounds like you're
Influencer. I'm an
Sounds
influencer.
like what?
Censor. I don't know. I already posted it. I can't go back. Stuck.
Oh, sorry. I'm just reading the chat comments too. Perfect. Yeah, we did get pet samples there too. Influencer. I'm just gonna say it all day until it sounds like a real word, you know? You can go as extravagant or as minimal as you want with a host pack. There's a lot of people who simply send the sticker sheet, like I was saying, just a sheet with all 10 fragrances on there, and maybe a product sheet or a folded catalog, or just a version of this with their own link to shop and share. So it doesn't have to be crazy. And by the way, I have been using that phrase. So I just opened a link for a friend, and I've been phrasing it this way. Hey, here's your link to shop and share. Because sometimes people forget that like they can share it. So I feel like spelling it out, it makes it easier. Hey, Rita's shop and share link. Perfect. Cool. What else are you guys excited for this week?
I think Brittany said harvest collection.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, did you guys see my video? I'm such a ding dong. I forgot that they announced the second Hogwarts bar at Reunion. I was so focused on Hogwarts Express and Hedwig, I didn't register that there's gonna be a new bar. I'm very excited now.
Smells really good. I wasn't, this is gonna sound terrible, but the 4-pack, they were not my like scent family at all. This one smells really good. It's a very manly, like musky. I was very excited because I had a customer actually trade out her 4-pack because she just did not like it at all. So now I'm sitting with 3 4-packs that I can get rid of. Mine's just her collection, but the new one is so good, so much better.
Awesome. Thank you for smelling it so that we know what it smells like.
I have a question.
What's up, girl?
Well, one, that new one, is that gonna be in the box too, or are they gonna be individual?
They showed up. So, oh, let me do a screen share. I can show you guys the flyer real quick because I have that here. Let me just figure out how to screen share.
I did have a question too about the flyer, just because I feel like trying to order it, get it here and get out in the mail by September 1st is like not gonna happen. Are we able to take those and create our own like little like Canva flyer and just mail those?
You can print it out. You can,
Okay.
okay. Can you guys see that?
Mhm.
And you just see the Harvest collection, not the rest of my screen? I don't share often, so I want to make sure I mean, I don't have anything like weird up, but
No.
see, focus, Ariel, you know?
Sure.
No. Okay, so they do have the bars available individually this time, but they do have the trunk set, it looks like. Okay, so there's that new bar up here. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited.
And why are they only showing 2 of the bars unless it's on the next page?
Because we have 2 pages of the Harry Potter stuff, so.
Oh, that's right. I did see that earlier. Okay.
So this is where it talks about, and when in the flyer, they are probably, you know, side by side. And so it's probably all 4 at the bottom. So this is not the best view, but
That makes
Great.
sense.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're letting them purchase individually, because I had a lot of customers that were like, I just want my house or, you know, whatever last time. But I'm the same as, I think it was Brandy. I cannot stand that wax collection.
so I really like Hufflepuff. That's my favorite. Slytherin is okay. Gryffindor and Ravenclaw are like the worst. And that hurts me to say because I'm a Ravenclaw. And so I feel like I've betrayed my house, but it's fine. It's gonna be fine. So
But
anyway,
I'm not into manly scents, musky scents, anything like that either. So that's part of it. But I do still have one of the sets left at my house because I thought, well, if people want the individual bars, I can just, you know, compensate and give them their house. But that never happened.
perfect. So
Of course, Slytherin was like the best one, which is just not allowed.
I think it's because it had the fruity notes in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were rough. I
So
felt
what,
so guilty not liking them.
it's fine. I don't think people care. Maybe they do. I don't know. If they're a Slytherin, they're going to be all in your corner, you know, they're going to be so excited. So what are some ways that you guys are promoting this collection?
Wait, what? What was your question?
What are some ways that you guys are promoting this collection? Have you thought
Not
about how
there
you're going to?
I'm just not there yet. I'm not anywhere where I want to be for August. So
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And that's a good reminder too. This collection is amazing and you can let your people know about it. But if you are not happy with where your month is, if you are still working this month, which you guys were only on the 11th, I hope you're still working this month because there's a lot of month left to have because we have the Alice in Wonderland collection coming up. So maybe for those of you for future thought, so you don't have to put too much into it right now if you are not there yet, but if you have thought about how you're promoting this, what are your plans? Or do you have costumes to dress up in?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Right now, I am using this as a opportunity talk tool. So if I'm talking to someone about the opportunity and in my conversation now, if they have purchased with me, I'm showing them this is what you can make. on your purchases if you'd like to open up your personal Scentsy portal. And additionally, would you like me to show you 2 sneak peeks of what's to come? If you were to put yourself on either one of these pre-order lists, it's probably time to go ahead and just jump in. And so I've been teasing like the Harry Potter, if I know their HP, or if not, Alice in Wonderland I feel like it's going to be even more popular than Scooby-Doo, just from what I feel, the feedback I've been getting. And then sometimes, just depending if they're not like a licensed fan, I've been love showing them the Buffalo Plaid Double Pumpkin Warmer or just something from Harvest. And if they are willing and want to go ahead and pre-order with me, then we're having the opportunity to talk a little bit more. So that's how I'm using it right now, just because clearly I think I might be in a different world a little bit too, more of the Disney than the HP. So I'm trying to use it to my advantage, since my customer base isn't as much of that, trying to use it in opportunity talk. And I just talked to someone last night and she's joining today. And that is thanks to literally the HP.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
Yes. So I feel like there's a lot of really great ways to use it without just concentrating on the sales or pre-sales aspect of it yet too.
Cool.
If you don't want to lose out for August.
That's such a great reminder too. Okay, because then you can help them if they join in August to get ready for something like this. You can help show them how to launch, right? You can help show them how to start their business before the crazy happens.
And chances are, if they're that excited about HP that they're willing to join, they are probably going to have the same kind of friends that are going to be excited about it. So you're actually setting them up for a successful launch and giving them an opportunity to get the incentive trip as well, because they're joining early enough. And with Harvest coming out in addition to the LTOs, there's so much for them to capitalize on. It's just, for me, it's a nice opener versus simply just talking about money, because we've talked in this connection group before about making sure we're not concentrating on just one reason to join Scentsy and maybe overlooking the other 95 wonderful reasons to join that aren't money-based.
Yeah, cool, excellent reminder. All right, so those are things to keep in your back pocket as we see this and as we have more collections launching. I just want to go over real quick the rest of this catalog. This Fall Fairy Tale, beautiful warmer. It's like the Mercury Glass style. And it's just going to be the same effect as Stargaze, but not colorful. The Gingham Gourd is adorable. If you have a little pumpkin patch warmer collection, this is going to go great, you know? Calaverita, I think I said that correctly, is beautiful. A lot of people have been asking for Sugar Skulls Day of the Dead decor, and finally we're getting something. So a lot of people will likely make that one sell out quickly. The Ghoulish Grip, I'm excited for. I have a lot of people who are Halloween fans, and so that one is going to be so great. And then the Cute Cut It Out is back. Paranormal Haunting Good Time, all those are back. Wonderful. We've got the Harvest Scentsy Bar collection, and if I'm being honest, I did not like it, but I don't like the maple scents anyway. And those are, I feel like, a love or a hate, you know. So if your customers love it, they're gonna probably love this collection. And it's okay to be honest and transparent. For the longest time, I would, like, if I had the kids or Donnie doing a live with me and I knew it wasn't a great scent, I would ask them to not say their real opinion. And I would just ask them, like, hey, what notes do you smell? Or, oh, this would be great for X, Y, or Z. You guys, people want your authentic reaction, right? They want your actual opinion. Yeah, I mean, the good news is when it comes in a collection, Brittany has said that she doesn't like it when they have to come in collections. I get that. It's marketing thing, right? So the good news is you can always put it in your bar or in your club if you just want one of them. And you can do that right at the beginning of the Harvest collection. And so if it runs before, you know, you'll like it or not, you can keep it in or take it out. So that's a bonus for club when you look at it like that. I like that they're gonna come out with the wall fan diffuser, the jack-o'-lantern. I have been wanting more shades for these things. I wish we could have an option for them to be sold separately as just interchangeable shades. So maybe one day we'll get there. But in the meantime, having that jack-o'-lantern is gonna be so cute. I'm gonna put it upstairs in the hallway where the kids' toy room is. It's gonna be perfect. We have the oil collection as well, vanilla raspberry potion. I love that it's called potion. Apple cinnamon scone and caramel cinnamon cupcake. I don't remember smelling these.
I don't ever.
Okay, great. Then they have the fun cutout, the 3D scent circles this year again, and it's the same scents as the wax collection and the pods. And again, when you get the brochures, they will be side by side, so it will make more sense visually. And then they're gonna have that travel twist in the maple rum cake, which I will not be purchasing. Practical Magic. This is the back of the one. I just adore the cute Star the Black Cat. I do think there was a missed opportunity with Binks and the Hocus Pocus collection coming out. However, Star is adorable and I love her little tutu. So I think she's gonna do pretty well. And then we have the bathroom cleaner in apple and cinnamon sticks and the fresh. I don't know how I feel about that. I really am hopeful. So I can't wait to smell that. Do you guys, what are your opinions when we come out with the themed holiday scented cleaning products, fresh?
I
All that.
like it. But not in apple and cinnamon sticks, because that's gross.
Exactly. I was gonna say, I love the holiday ones, but not that one.
I wish they would have brought cider mill back
Yes.
I
because
have
cider
cider
mill's the
milk.
freaking classic, you know?
It might be an LTO or something though, like a,
Totally possible. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And then the cashmere and corduroy, I'm actually glad to see that in the hand cream and the Scentsy soak because that is a very popular scent. I have a lot of people who love that. Oh, and then the Harvest Collection hand soap too. They're back in the big size. Those are fun. I really like those hand soaps. And also something else I'm going to really start promoting this season too is the ability to turn them into foaming soaps, right? Because the life that we would get out of each soap, it grows exponentially. Because I think we only need to put about a half of the foaming soap is soap and then half is warm water, or maybe even a little less. There's containers that you can get on Amazon. I actually have some. They've just been staring at me, begging me to use them. And I've ignored them. They're still sealed too. So you can just buy foaming dispensers on Amazon, or there's probably like cute ones at Target. But check it. All you do is you add the soap and warm water and you shake it up and then you get foam. And then you get really big bang for your buck. And it's even better prices than other stores that we are often compared to because the size, the 11 ounces can actually make, no, you don't have to keep mixing it. Once you mix it with warm water and you shake it, like you're good. You just use it like normal. And then it helps kids waste less. I don't know if your kids are wasteful. My kids are wasteful. And I don't think it's on purpose. They don't pay attention to those things, right? So make it make sense for them. Yeah. Okay, so that's the Harvest Collection. I'm going to stop sharing.
Plus, you can change out the soap more often. Because I feel like our soap lasts forever, and then I get like irritated with the smell like halfway through. So
Like, I'm done with this.
I know, I'm like, okay, I don't want to smell like, winterberry. Oh, well, actually, that's a lie. I want to smell like winterberry all the time. I don't want to smell like pumpkins in the middle of summer. So
Yeah, I had Bright Cider Life and it was getting to the end in my soap dispenser because I have a pretty one that I got for my Waxita bathroom. And it was getting to the end and I was really excited to be able to put a new summer scent in. And Ember was so thoughtful. She wanted to help me refill it. And she put more Bright Cider Life in there. And I love that she was so thoughtful. Yeah.
it was very thoughtful.
Yeah.
I know something else we can be excited about.
What?
Our Disney Castle is going to be available starting at the end of the month, and I have 6 pre-orders for that.
Ooh, ooh.
So I forget how much the PRV for it is. Is it like what, 60, 75? I can't remember. Because how
Wasn't
much did it retail for? Like,
I think it's
Oh.
higher than that.
yeah, this one was expensive. I did forget that.
Yeah. I want to say, isn't it Wasn't the castle, ooh, I don't want to misquote it. Isn't it 125 and our
was-
PRV's 100?
I think so. It was 125 for the castle and then it was 150 for the combo.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get over 600 PRV on the very
If-
end of the month.
Or between August and December, because they do have through December. But I'm just going to, I don't want to be misleading because a lot of people were planning for the October launch. But let them know, hey, you can redeem it starting August 29th. 28th? 29th.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it this month. I want that.
Hmm.
Because we've got Harry Potter next month. We have Hocus Pocus coming,
Hmm.
Christmas, Harvest. So I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna message them all. Hopefully, be like, hey, hopefully you can have yours available starting this month. So get prepared for that.
I think a few of mine will probably wait because they were planning on October. And I know they're like saving, so hopefully I can get a few now. I have 10. It'd be awesome to redeem all of them right now, but I have a feeling at least 3 of them will be waiting till October, which is fine. October will be fine too.
Even if I get 3 of them, 3, that's
Yeah.
still over 300 PRV.
For sure.
Can you guys remind me? I know I'm not muted. Am I? No, okay. There's a way that we can go back in our workstation, correct, and see.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Under
Oh,
sales
who
reports.
pre-ordered, you mean?
Yes. It's under sales report, and then you do product history, and then you click search by product name, and it'll be pre-order deposit Walt Disney 50th anniversary, and they're at the very top. If you put like if you start typing in pre,
Uh-huh.
it'll pop up with the pre-order deposit, and then you can search it, and it'll tell you exactly who pre-ordered it.
You can also just look in your order history and type in Cinderella product name and it'll pop up on your order history.
Oh yeah. You just have to change the date for that.
Yeah, go
So-
back. Yeah, filter your dates, but
Okay.
I'm
And
trying
so-
to figure out, I have one more. My phone, my old phone, I had all the notes in there of who pre-ordered and my phone crashed. I have 9 of 10 claimed. I don't know if I ordered a 10th one like an extra for myself or if that's someone's.
I pre-ordered one under my name and I have to figure out who it was.
I did that with Stitch. I had people that pre-ordered it, and then I think I ordered like an extra one. And it spent me like 2 months trying to figure out who ordered this thing. I never did. I just like let it go. I was like, well,
For my pre-orders, when I do pre-orders, I just create like a Google Sheets. And then I keep track of like who ordered or who pre-ordered and did they pre-order through me or did they pre-order themselves? That way I know that if I'm placing the order for them or if they are, and then kept track of like the deposit they paid and how much they still owe. And then that way I can always go back to my sheets and then I don't ever delete them. I keep them all under one and just separate tabs. That way I can go back later and say who ordered, like for the Stitch, when we had Stitch relaunch or whatever, I can go back and see through my sheets rather than trying to go through Workstation on who placed orders during that time. And I just label the tab like whichever launch it is.
Mhm.
Yes, that is a very smart thing to do.
That's
It's a
genius.
lot easier to keep track of everything that way. And then as they purchase it, you can just change the color, like highlight over them on who already purchased it and who you still need to follow up with.
That's awesome. I always have these intentions of doing that. But so my JOT form, usually I have people fill out the form and whether or not I'm going to be placing the order or they are, that's all in there too. So I at least have that information on the JOT form, but I like the idea of doing that too.
I do use Google Forms instead of Jot Form. I use Google Forms, but even for like the launches, right? So say we have this big launch coming up, I have them do the form, but then I transfer it to a sheets because it's easier for me to also see when it comes time to placing the order. And then I still have that organization of, you know, who's paid already and all of that versus trying to keep track just through form. So just advice if it helps anybody with future pre-orders.
Awesome.
yes.
Love that. And if you guys didn't see in the comments, I did. So when you're searching, so you have the dates, the parameters to set if you're going to do order history. It's March 8th through March 8th through March 14th is when the pre-sale order was active. And then the castle and the Castle Plus brick. They were both a $25 deposit, which goes toward, it's non-refundable, but it goes toward the purchase. So the leftover balance for just the Castle will be $100, and then you'll get 100 PRV. And then for the Castle Plus the brick, it'll be 126 remaining balance, and then you get 124 PRV. I think. Did I do that math right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Look at me.
Sweet. Oh, exciting.
Look at those chins. Okay, so if you didn't have Castle pre-sale orders, totally fine. If you joined after or you didn't have any customers who were interested, there will potentially be some for sale later on, but not immediately. Immediate redemption is only for those who did the pre-sale orders. So I know I had that question earlier. I wanted to make sure to address that. What else, you guys? We have Alice coming Monday. How are you promoting that? The Alice in Wonderland collection. Courtney, why are you making that face?
I love Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
I'm so excited. Like, this is when they redid the movies. It was one of my very first comfort movies that I would watch when I was in college. And I love this collection. It just makes me so happy, like my heart.
the details are just phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
And if you guys want real life photos, if you go to, did we do it in the tribe or the collective?
I think I posted them in the collective. I can
Okay.
post them in the tribe again though, because most of my team is in the tribe, not the collective.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So Courtney will make sure to upload the photos that she took, the IRL photos from reunion. And so you can see the details from all angles, all sides. You can see the small Cheshire cat with the big Cheshire cat. It's just, it's awesome. I think my favorite part is that each teacup is different, but inside the dish teacup is Alice falling down the hole.
Going down.
It just makes me so happy. And I'm so excited because I goofed up, and in 2020, when it launched initially, I forgot to put the Alice in Wonderland bar in my club. And that's something that's haunted me for a couple years now. And so I'm very excited to be able to add that bar to my club because it is so good.
I think this one will be extremely popular. I just do. It's, even if you're not like a self-proclaimed Disney nerd or into that world, it's such a beautiful warmer, like just the whole, like you said, all the details about it. I think it's going to be visually stunning enough. People are going to be curious and ask questions about this one.
Mhm.
Well, and I think it can go with any decor. Like if you have, it's just like cute topsy-turvy teacups, right? Like it doesn't even, unless you're like really focusing in on it, you don't even have to think about it being Alice.
If any of you have been to Disney and rode the teacups ride, that would be a really great picture to use for marketing, like you and your family and teacups. I stole, I don't know if you see down here, Addie got the ears, so I was like, oh, here, okay.
Yeah, we want to see them up close. Thank
I
you.
know there's some teacup pictures of Ariel, Sabrina, and Tony.
Let's see here.
Oh my gosh, those are so cute.
So I gotta, I mean, you talk about like tag material. Wow.
Like, what
but
is the point?
I know, but if I can get Shane to wear a Mad Hatter hat, this is happening.
Oh my
But
God.
Love
you
it.
know, boundaries have been drawn around here, you guys. So Rhino might be the Mad Hatter. I don't know.
Katie, your reel the other day cracked me up when you were like, "Oh, me getting ready to do more reels," and your whole fam was like, "Shit." And
Even Rhino, like,
I was.
I see what you're doing, Mom.
I watched it like 5 times, and every time I just like cracked up.
because it's pretty real, right? Like
Yeah.
legitimately how we're doing things around here, and he doesn't really have an option. He's my go-to if nobody else will do it with me.
It's because he can't speak.
No.
That-
I shared a little something at coffee that a Build-A-Bear fits Rhino just correctly, just right. And so Addie had a gift card. She went to go get a Pokemon thing they have there. And anyway, they had a Moana costume, so stay tuned. And they had a brown wig. Stay tuned.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot wait to see your dog dressed up, you know?
Ridiculous, but it stops the scroll, right? I mean, we got a intentional marketing and outside the box marketing, and fun marketing. Don't be afraid to get a little silly. I
Yes.
mean, truly, people do love to see a tad bit of your personality through the post too. And I
And
think
you
people
know-
are realizing how weird I am, and that's cool.
That's totally fine. And I think some people get like stop themselves because we let that self-judgment come in too of what are people going to think about me?
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing to let go is what other people think about you. And just to do things that make you laugh and are silly. And I had a moment the other day. I shared a story about when we went camping. I thought I grabbed hand soap, but in the reel I said, well, I thought I grabbed lotion. I did grab lotion. That was the point of the story is like, anyway, so I debated deleting the whole thing and starting over, but that's dumb. So I just put a correction in the caption. But what other people think about you isn't something that we should let hold us back and weigh us down, but we do more often than we probably care to admit. So can I challenge you guys this week to something?
Sure, why not? I got time.
Sure. Do something that makes you uncomfortable, but makes you happy. Uncomfortable in the fact that you care about what other people think. So pushing past that, but doing something that makes you happy, whether it's something silly online or I don't know, going out and dressing up when you go somewhere because that makes you happy and brings you joy, or taking your wand with you and doing spells in public. Do something that pushes you and makes you uncomfortable, but makes you happy. And it's going to be different for everybody. So I'd like to give suggestions, but like, I don't know what to tell you to do because I don't know exactly what makes you happy, but that you're worried about judgment of others.
I made a really cute reel. It wasn't cute. I didn't think it was cute, which is why I didn't post it. But it was for the Scooby-Doo stuff. Brandy, don't shake your head at me. So, but it was using the Simple Plans, What's New Scooby-Doo? And it was me like popping up like random places. So it was like, what's new Scooby-Doo? And then I would like coming around the stairs, coming after you. And I didn't post it because I felt like I looked ridiculous. Like, so, and then it sold out. So it was like, whatever. But
Missed opportunity.
yeah.
Dude, you got to post those.
So,
I know.
so maybe
Second chance pre-sale, girl.
Yeah.
maybe the challenge is a reel because a lot of people don't do reels on social media because of maybe they're unsure of how to do things, because social media is if you're not on there a lot actively running your business, I mean there's still a lot of stuff I don't understand about social media if I'm being honest, but if you're not somebody who is into social media a lot, something like reels can be pretty scary. So maybe the challenge is creating a reel, not necessarily about Scentsy, but about something you enjoy. Are you guys up for that challenge?
I can do something for Alice.
Jean, are you up for that challenge? Oh, you're muted.
Never done a reel, so here we go.
I'll try.
And that's all we can ask. Cool. So everyone's up for the challenge. I can't see Brittany's face. Brittany, you up for the challenge?
She'd leave us.
Down. She's not up for the challenge. She is down. What's the difference between saying that? I'm up for the challenge. I'm down for the challenge. They mean the
You're
same
like
thing.
in it, like you are down for it. And Up's like, yeah, I'll do it.
No,
Okay.
that's valid. I was thinking, I was like, I don't got enough brain juice for this morning.
What'd you say?
I don't have enough brain juice.
Oh, that's not what I thought you said.
I think I said.
I don't know.
I saw well, on the
Well, I
reel
feel like I already do this because I did this one stupid challenge on Facebook Reels and just posted it. And it ended up getting, it was like 135,000 views or something stupid on this one video. And so Facebook invited me to be a digital creator. And so you don't really make much money off of it, but I'm like currently like earning money for plays. And so now I just find whatever's trending because you know, when you click the audio, you see everybody else that's done the audio. So whatever's trending is like things that I've done on my Facebook, and some of them get a lot of views, some of them don't get like a whole lot of views, but I feel like I'm just doing stupid videos all the time now because of that.
Okay, that's interesting.
But now I feel like I should try to incorporate something Scentsy related with these.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe
Maybe.
that's your, since you're not doing anything Scentsy, maybe do something Scentsy.
Yeah. I just don't know what yet, but like, so on my page, I don't know if you guys can even see it, but it has me as like a profile or like a digital creator.
You fancy.
And then if I go into there, it'll show me like how many, like I have 75 new followers, which I was kind of like, I don't know. So like I looked at it from like a page and I'm not friends with my page, you know.
Uh-huh.
You can't see anything if you're a follower, thankfully, but they can see all videos that I post throughout. So I've received like a ton of new followers over having it. It started in like July, I think. But my posts have reached 37,000 and I don't know, it's crazy, but just stupid videos get people's attention apparently.
Yeah, and here I am excited that my videos are getting 3,000 views.
I have
Most of them now are like 1,000, some are like
But that's
five,
so
maybe.
I think now that you have that already, throwing in Scentsy makes sense. It makes sense, right? Because that's your business and you're not going to do it every time.
Right.
So just sprinkling it in there.
132,000 views on that one video that started it. And then my son did the same video and it has 22,000 views.
Will you share that video inside of our tribe? I'm curious to see.
The one that got me 132,000 views, it's
They say
literally
there's
just
some kind
a
of joint in your index finger
stupid
that only
hand
1% of people have. Can you touch your index finger to your pinky? Double tap if you can do that. All right, guys,
Is
have you heard of this one?
impossible.
They
That's
say
what-
there's some kind of joint.
That's what got you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was stupid, right? Why did it get so
Yeah.
many views? I don't know.
Obviously,
But like, I really have a hard time doing it.
I feel like I have pterodactyl fingers when I'm doing it.
So then my son tried doing it.
They say
Oh,
there's
it's
some
not.
kind of joint in your index finger that only 1% of people have. Can you touch your index finger to your pinky? Double tap if you can do that. All right, guys.
Is
have you heard of this one?
impossible.
They say there's some kind of joint in your index finger that only 1% of people have. Can you touch your index finger to your pinky?
22,000 views. That's what I'm saying. Like the stupidest trending things is how you get people to watch you because that's the videos that they're watching is the stupid ones. So I just go through, I find for those and I click the audio, see how many people have done it, what's going on, and then just copy it. And then people watch it.
great. So got to do that more. Noted. Okay, so also before I forget, because you know I get squirrely, the mega party, let's talk about that. What are your guys' thoughts? Those of you who are in there and active, I mean, that's everybody on this call right now. So Jean, since you haven't had a launch party yet, how has this been going for you?
It's been good to see what it's like to throw a party. It's been very it's been a real learning experience for me so that I could see what to do and how to do it.
Awesome. Okay, that was my hope for it. Okay. And so now having seen, I know it's not over yet, but having seen that, do you feel confident that you could do one on your own now?
More confident than I was in the beginning, yes.
Okay, that's all we can ask for. Because I know what's something in the party that you think, man, I don't know if I could do that.
The lives.
The videos. Okay. I totally get that. So there are a couple options that you could do instead of lives. Some of the posts have incorporated other videos outside of the created graphic. So I think Jen had her throwing something into the diaper pail or the garbage can. You could do boomerangs where it's just the bounce back. You could just do your own personal photos. You could also do a short video of you pointing so having the product and just doing the video of, here's my favorite warmer, here's the detail, here's why I love it. And then you don't even have to show your face, but they can still hear your voice and know what your opinion is of a product. And
Okay.
that's an option, because oftentimes I know having a structured video talking about the things, it's sometimes even hard for seasoned consultants. But I remember starting and thinking, I have to talk about all of these things. So it's going to take practice and knowing the products, but doing small snippets like that is a good stepping stone.
Okay.
So maybe when you start your own party, you can do that.
Here's something that I did
try.
in the beginning. And I had to tell myself because I was really late to doing lives. First of all, like Ariel said, get out of your own head because nobody really is that interested in like what you look like or how you sound or whatever. But my biggest thing was nobody knows what you're going to talk about. So if you miss something, they don't know that. They don't know if you messed up your entire speech. You just went live and said something and you got the product out there and you got your face out there and they think you did a great job because they don't know that you missed something.
That's such a good reminder. Oh my gosh, yes.
That is so true.
Oh my gosh, thank you for that reminder.
Another thing too, like from this mega launch, I've hosted plenty of parties online or through Facebook. I've done one in person, and for me, some of them have been successful, some of them have just been completely dead zone. So I'll put some of my purchases like on the host so they still get something for it. But one thing I just realized talking about this that I've never done is post videos or go live in any parties I've done. It's always been graphics, it's always been live, like real life photos. Never thought about going live. I go live on my own page. I don't know why it's never occurred to me that I should do that. And so that's something I'm going to keep in mind because, you know, people that don't know me and they're just in this, of course, not everybody likes to go to these like selling parties, you know? So yeah, I guess it would make more sense to actually hop on and like interact and stuff. And I don't know why I never thought of that till now.
You know, and I think something else that goes hand in hand with that is when you're reaching out. So say you have a host who is not you, right? So Courtney, you're my host. You're inviting all your friends and I don't know them. And like, that's awesome, right? I don't know any of them. They're new people to network to, right? Or network with. So Courtney has the party. We do the hosting. She knows what to do. She knows to tag her people. I'm in there and engaging. And when I have a video or photos of myself, when I then reach out to the guests, it's not some stranger. They've seen me, they know who I am, they've heard my voice. If I reach out to them, send them a voice message or a quick text, they know that I am a real person, I'm not a bot, and I actually care because I've seen it there in the party. I have questions, I wanna make sure that they get their questions answered. So making that connection too is when you show your face and go live, or just they can hear your voice, doing those things helps make those connections and is more likely to have them become a customer or a potential team member or a supporter. Right?
I also
I have a
know-
story.
Oh,
Sorry.
go ahead, Brandy.
I have a story for that too. So I just hosted, a girlfriend of mine hosted a flower coloring party. So she created the event. She posted it. It was at my house. I never went live. All I did was post the scents that were available and everybody claimed what they wanted. And then I private messaged everyone and said, hey, got your order in. It's 14s of whatever. It's this, that, and the other. And one of the girls reached, it was her cousin. And she's like, who is this person asking me for money? Like she had no idea who I was. Obviously I was posting in there, but I didn't make myself known. And so she's like, I'm not paying just some random person. What is this, like a third party thing? What is this? And she's like, sorry, she doesn't like, I used to tell her to pay you or she could pay me when she gets here, I guess. Like, I don't really want to do that, but I mean, she put it in perspective. Like I'm just some random person private messaging her for money. So if I would have went live and said who I am and like showed some pictures or talked about the flowers or whatever, it could have had so much more impact. She ended up being really cool and now my daughter and her friends. But I mean, think if I had just some random person, people aren't looking at who's posting, people aren't realizing who's doing what. And then I just reached out for money and it was like, oops.
Courtney, what were you gonna say?
I noticed something about the participation people who were actually like commenting that aren't consultants are from those people, from the consultants that are tagging their people.
Mhm.
Like, I think I've seen Edie tag a couple of her people and her customers have been very active within the group
Mhm.
because Edie was actually participating. And it just like, it made me kind of click that because this is a massive party, and yes, technically we are the consultants, but we're also technically the hosts.
Yes.
And as the hosts, if we're not tagging our people and like participating in that portion, then neither are our customers. So
Yes.
it's a really important eye-opening portion for people who might be new, to make sure that you're host coaching properly with your hosts in the future. I've said that word a lot, but yeah, I'm just making sure that you're properly coaching them, saying, hey, make sure you're tagging, make sure you're commenting and participating, because they don't know us, like Brandy says, but they do know their friend that's hosting.
Yeah, and so Whitney I posted a poll earlier gauging how you guys feel that the mega party is going. I posted that in the Nomad Tribe support group. And so Whitney had commented and said none really applied to me, because the options I gave were, how's it going? Do your people have questions? Are they ready to order? How are you connecting? And the options were yes, mine are set. Oh crap, forgot to connect. Because we've all been there, right? Some have responded, I'm shy and not sure what to say. And so Whitney said, none of those are really apply to me. I've reached out and shared my shopping link and mystery host details. Tomorrow I'll send a follow-up, something like, hey, our party is wrapping up Saturday. Do you have any questions about anything you've seen? Here's the link to use when you're ready to check out. Any ideas? And so she's asking, any ideas what to say or better verbiage to be able to reach out to her people? And so something I want to know is, I haven't been paying attention to who's tagging whom, but is she tagging the people? And she said she's already reached out, but maybe it's in how she's reaching out. So I have no idea what she's already said, but something I might say to my customers who joined are, thank you so much for hanging out in the party with us. Did you want to go ahead and open your own shopping link, or do you want to use mine that I have open? Because I have a lot of customers who open a shopping link and they do the shop and share thing, right? They have it open for so long, they add their own orders to it. And then when it gets to a point, they're ready to close, get the rewards, easy peasy. So I think that's where I would go with it. And that's probably what I'm going to comment on her post is, hey, do you have any questions? Are you ready to shop, or do you want me to set up your own link so you can start earning rewards? And just keep it simple. What's something that you guys might say to your customers if you've reached out and shared your shopping link and details?
You could maybe even follow up with, you've probably seen new products that we haven't specifically talked about yet. Do you have any questions from anything you've seen this week too, just to kind of open up that dialogue again? Because I think we all probably get in our niche. And I know, because we got to cover the whole spectrum really of our catalog, even though these guests have probably been our customers for a long time, they are probably seeing new products. They've never been shown, for lack of better words. So it could open up that dialogue about, do you have any questions about how any of our products work? And then of course, we talked about the travel twist and such products, none of them will have seen yet. So it could be good dialogue opener too.
That's really awesome.
They could also, along the same lines as what Katie is saying, is if you know specific things about your customers, like if Katie was my customer, I know that she's really big into the Disney stuff. I'm like, hey, did you happen to catch the live where she talked about all the Disney products? Or if I know that my customer has tried the washer whips, being like, hey, I saw that you tried the washer whips, or I know that you like the washer whips. Did you catch the post where the gal talked about the bathroom cleaner, because our laundry line and clean line go hand in hand with the same fragrances? Or if that they have if they have a favorite warmer and you said, hey, I saw this person posted that, did you see this? And then it's a little bit more personalized for each person, and then it shows that you're actually being aware of what your customers have purchased in the past.
Yeah.
And it kind of like adds a little bit of a personal ribbon to it.
Yes. Oh, I love that. Those personal recommendations go a long way. And again, like we said, we're covering like the whole catalog in this party. And so it's a lot. And that's why we've tried to keep it to, minimal posts a day. So maybe acknowledge that it's a lot. Like, hey, we went over the whole catalog and phew, it's a lot. Is there anything that I can help break down for you, or any other questions that I can get answered?
Yes.
Because sometimes acknowledging that it's a lot is like that bridge, that barrier gap breaker. bridge. I already said bridge. You guys, I have plans to say things that sound really profound and put together, and then they come out of my mouth, and that's not who I am.
At least you weren't making motions to go with it when I couldn't think of my word, connection, invitation.
Although usually I do. Today's just not that day. Awesome. Okay, so I will make sure that this replay, it'll obviously go out in the weekly email tomorrow. Are you guys getting the weekly email?
Yes.
Yes,
Are you opening and reading it?
yes.
Perfect. Love that. Okay, thank you guys. I think I already put a poll and asked about this, but is it too much information? Is it enough? Is it not enough? Like, is it, I want to make sure it is serving you.
Yes.
I think it's great.
Awesome.
Because not a lot
think
of
it's
people
perfect.
use the workstation, and I like that you include. They may not see you post on Facebook. They may not log into their workstation every day, but they're still seeing those pre-orders that are coming Monday, and it gives them the weekend to still work and collect pre-orders for it. So I think it's been real helpful.
Awesome. Yeah, because we've got newer people all the way up to very seasoned people and people who don't use social media at all. And so my intent, my goal is to help cover all of the gaps once a week and put it in a pretty package.
You do a great job.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you guys are getting something out of it, because obviously, like, if I'm just doing this for me and nobody's reading it, I'm not going to keep doing it. But knowing that you guys find it valuable makes a world of difference. Cool. All right, you guys, we're almost at the top of the hour. I thank you so much. This call was, we jumped around a lot, but I think we had a lot of really good nuggets in here today. And I'm excited to finalize the mega party, see how it goes, see how you can move forward with your business. Jean, I can't wait to hear how your first party goes after this and what steps you incorporate. So I'm excited about that. And you'll have to keep us posted.
All right.
Cool. Thank you guys. Have an awesome week and weekend, and Alice in Wonderland promoting. Collect those pre-orders and talk about the castle. I hope we'll have official details soon, because all we have is that product status list update. We don't have details yet. So anyway, I'm very excited for the forthcoming details forthwith. Okay, guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you guys soon.